And I can walk in victory. I've got the love. Oh yeah, I've got the love. Oh, I've got the love. Oh yeah, I've got
All right. Welcome. Check, check, check. How's my mic sounding? Can I get some comments in the chat?
Yeah.
We sounding good?
I hope we are. Don't know yet.
Can I get some thumbs up? Can I get some something? Give me,
All right,
talk to
sound
me.
good.
Sounding good. All right. Welcome everybody to Talent Tuesday. I apologize for our tardiness, but I am not a video producer or a television producer, and neither is he. This guy is a DJ, and we had a little technical difficulties. We're still learning the video, but we are here for Talent Tuesday. My name is Kelly Spencer, and this
is DJ
Spen.
Yes.
And what we're going to do today, we got the Quantize team in the house. Can we see him on the screen? Where's the Quantize team? I need to see him.
Well, why don't you just
him.
Introduce them and then see if they
Can
pop
we get a,
up by magic?
Oh, they might pop up. Let's get a
Yes.
drum roll.
And well,
First
we
up,
got Mike, because he's there.
He's there.
Oh, I'm there. Yep. It's
We
me.
have Mike Freak,
All right.
producer extraordinaire.
Right.
Mike Freak.
Hello.
Next up, we have the legend, the myth, the man. We have Tommy Davis, co-founder of Quantize Recordings. That is
Yeah.
not Tommy Davis. Where is
That
Tommy
is.
Davis?
There it is.
There he is.
Yeah,
All
there
right, Tommy in the house with a Quantize sweatshirt, which you can purchase on QuantizeRecordings.com. All right, who's next? We have our head of A&R, Miss Candice McKenzie.
Candace.
And Candy is Candy.
Candy.
Candice is also producing tonight's show. The technical difficulties are not her fault, but she is also producing tonight's show. So thank you, Candice. Next up, we have Adam Reinhardt, all the way from the UK. Adam is, I was going to say he's our Mixcloud curator, but he's a lot of other things as well. So Adam is just our assistant extraordinaire. And last but certainly not least, a lot of you in the chat will recognize this name at least. We have Tracy Stevens. She's a graphic designer. She does a lot of our promotional videos for Quantize. She is usually in the chat making people laugh, and tonight she will be judging. She is a consummate music fan, so those of you who have submitted your demos, I'm praying for you. Tracy Stevens is in the house as a judge. So, without further ado, I think, DJ, can we get started with our first track? So, for those of you that are new, Talent Tuesday, we are trying to come to you once or twice a month. We have some demos submitted by some producers out here who want their music to be heard by the world. And we're going to ask you to help us decide whether this music should be on our labels. So
Right.
let's check it out. We got a lady producer, and I'm so excited to hear her stuff. But anyway, all right, let's go, DJ.
The first person that's a lady producer?
No, I didn't say that. I said we have a lady.
I just wanted to clarify, see, for the people. See, I'm reading your minds. Is
that what you're doing? Okay, let's go.
Yeah. All right. Can we have a track name for this?
Yeah, we can
first
have a track name. Let's see. All right, first up, we are not saying names, and there's a reason. We're going to remind you newcomers, don't get banned from the chat for being mean. We're not going to be mean. People's music is, their creative energy, and maybe it's not for you, maybe it's not for us, but we're not going to be mean. We're just going to say no thank you. So first up, we have a song called Love Like No Other. We're just going to say it's by LH.
All right.
And let's check it out.
Talent Tuesday right here on the DJ Spen Twitch Mixcloud channels. Facebook, what's up, everybody? I miss y'all. Yes. All right, so that is Love Like No Other. Is that the name of it? All right. Okay, so we want to know what people think about it.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Drop your comments in the chat. Mike Freak is in the chat on Twitch. Adam Reinhardt is in the chat on Facebook. And I'm in the chat on Mixcloud. So let us know your thoughts. We've got a poll going over on Twitch. See, that's why everybody needs to be on Twitch. Facebook doesn't have polls and stuff in the chat.
Really?
Yeah.
You're hating on my FB people.
I'm not hating on the people. I'm hating on the platform.
FB hateration across the nation.
All right. Well, while we're getting those comments together, let's hear from our head of A&R and see what she thinks about it.
All right.
Candace.
Oh.
Thanks, guys. Sorry, I'm multitasking, as everyone knows. I really like it. Trying to add captions and stuff. I really like it. I think it's really pumping. I think it's got good energy as well. It's also got a kind of like retro feel on it, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, if it came in the demos inbox, I would definitely sign it or say it's a very good contender anyway, for sure.
Right.
All
Okay.
right. How about Mike Freak?
Yeah. What you got to say, Freaky Mike?
He's disappeared.
Has he disappeared?
Did he run away from his
Oh,
I told you, he doesn't like you calling him Freaky Mike.
Okay. Yeah. He looks like Freaky Mike right now, doesn't
Oh,
he?
I've seen him. I've seen him with Twitch. I don't. Yeah. He's there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's move on. How about our guest,
Oh, no,
Tracy
Mike's
Stevens?
on. Mike's
No,
on.
look, he's frozen.
Oh, he's frozen.
Frozen Freaky Mike.
Frozen. Let's go to Tracy Stevens. I really want to hear what Tracy
All right,
thinks.
Tracy, what do you think?
Yeah, he's really freaking. Anyway. Can I be honest?
Sure. That's why we have you here.
Okay, it's just okay. It seems like something's missing. Actually, it seems like a whole lot is missing. Like,
All right. Well, then elaborate.
energy.
Really? I thought that it was energetic, but okay, keep
It
going.
was okay. It was, well, when it first came on, I'm like, yeah, it's nice. And then next thing you know, it just stayed there. It's like
Right.
having 40 miles in a 60-mile-an-hour zone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it needs a little, I don't know what it is. It's okay, but it needs something. It needs several remixes at least.
Several
Right there.
Okay. All right.
Well, we need to hear from the man.
Like,
Yes,
Tommy.
Thomas.
We need to hear from Tommy.
Thomas, are you there? Hello.
You're muddy.
You're muted, probably.
I took it off.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's funny, I couldn't hear Tracy at all. So,
Oh, you couldn't.
Okay.
I hope everyone else.
Well, Tracy, Tracy says basically that it's kind of monotone-ish, that it gets to a place and then it doesn't evolve.
She said it went 40 miles per hour in a 60-mile-an-hour lane.
I was trying to be a little
Wow.
bit nicer.
I'm just reiterating the comment so that he could hear it.
So what do you think, Tom?
that's profound. I mean, the energy was great. It's definitely an unquantized record.
Yeah.
But like Tracy said, it got to a certain point and it had nowhere to go. You know what I mean? It was nowhere to go up. So, Tracy, you're kind of right as a dancer because once it got to the middle of it, I mean, the meat of it, it didn't go anywhere else. It only could step down in the mix. Hey, Spen, can you turn that music down in my ear?
Sorry, I'm just playing the track under you. So I'm trying to create some ambience for you.
Is that what it was?
Yes. All right, I'll keep it down.
I just felt like I was outside of 7-Eleven and a car pulled up and I'm trying to talk.
Okay.
Why don't you find some smooth jazz or something, you know, then I won't
Okay.
yell. I was trying to yell over the music.
So
Okay.
is this a yes for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Adam.
Yeah,
Let's
Adam.
go. Let's go with Mr. Renard.
Mr.
Reinhardt.
Rennet.
Oh, Renard Reinhardt. See what my wife has done to me, dude.
Yeah, yeah, I can see. Mine does the same. Good job she's upstairs, isn't it?
Right.
I liked it. I was sort of like, it's what I call a groover. It doesn't peak or climax, but it's just a solid groover that I wouldn't mind being in a sweaty club with my feet sticking to the floor if that was on.
Right.
It'd be it's a good solid track. It's definitely an unquantized track. Do I think you could do some little bits to it? Yes, but I do think it's a good solid unquantized track. I would say yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Did we miss anyone?
Let's see what the chat said.
All right. Let's see what the chat says.
Is Mike
Is Mike back?
unfrozen?
Mike's just having some computer issues.
All right, well, let me tell you what they said on Mixcloud, because
right.
I like to hear, usually we have DJs in on Mixcloud, and we have DJ Black Steel. What kind of music you play? I'm going to come in your set to listen to you. Black Steel. I'm coming to listen to you. He says it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
He says it's pretty hot. And then we have Fletch, liked it, says it's sounding good.
Okay.
So some good feedback. Let me just check out Twitch since Mike is still frozen. Twitch fam, I need to hear from Shelly. Oh, Shelly. Shelly said she agrees with Tracy. It just didn't quite do it for her.
Right.
Frozen 1906 says it's decent.
Okay.
It's decent. 06. I see you, 06.
Right.
Okay, Z Daisy. You missed it. Okay, Scoob. Scoob is part of the Twitch team, and he says sign it.
Okay. I mean, if I'm looking at it, I think that it definitely is a signable track. It would be hard to put out alone, I think. I think it should be with something else, maybe a remix that would help it out, or it could even be a part of maybe an EP. But it is a nice track. Like Adam said, it's a groover. It's definitely a groover, kind of late night in the middle of a sweaty club, which right now, I don't even know.
Who wants to sweat in a COVID club?
Me.
Who wants to sweat? Oh,
Let's
right.
go.
Pretty girls can't sweat in the club, huh?
No, I said in a COVID club. Right
In a
now, we're not
COVID
doing clubs. We're not doing clubs right now. Well, Adam, could you read some of the Facebook comments? Who do we have in Facebook? Because I know some of our regulars should be on Facebook, and I want to hear what they have to say.
So I'm currently on Facebook, and I haven't got a single comment on that track.
Really? No comments from the Facebook fans?
Yeah, I'm on there. There's people watching,
Okay.
but I'm not
Alright.
getting.
Well then, I tell you what. Let's
Well, let's
move
go on to the
Okay.
next one.
How about that?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Let's see. Track number 2 is called His Blood. I'm assuming His Blood means this is a gospel track by GL.
Okay.
His Blood.
All right, here we go, everybody. The next track is Blood.
The blood that Jesus shed for me on that cross at Calvary. It has the power that I need, and I thank God I can say that I've been set free.
Yes.
guys hear me? We're back.
Okay. That is called In His Love?
In his blood.
In His Blood.
No, not in his blood.
What? It's just called His Blood?
His blood.
All right.
His blood.
Peace to my man Terry Hunter. By the way, this is his brand Imagine No Music. See?
We're gonna give him the golden buzzer.
Yeah, we're going to give him the golden buzzer if he decides that he wants to come on. So, Candace, be on the lookout just in case he decides to come in. By the way, he has a killer record out right now called Higher. Make sure that you support my brother in his gospel music that he is doing. Because that record, man, when I say that record is killer, that record is killer. Killer.
So, speaking of killer gospel house records, this record is it's not a bad. It's not. I don't think it's bad.
Right.
I'm reading the comments.
So what are people saying?
It's not taking me to church, but church is different for each person.
That's true.
This is taking me to like
Multicultural.
no
New age.
No, this is just taking me to kind of like kumbaya type thing.
Okay.
You know, I need some more. I need something, and
Okay.
But a lot of people like it. So let me just see what they're saying on Facebook, because I saw some interesting comments. The vocal loop is too much. Maybe that's what it is. Dave Jackson. Dave Jackson said the vocal loop is too much. It's kind of poppy for me, like a little. I'm not sure. I can't think of the word, but let me just. Hey Bruce, DJ Dex. likes the energy of it. Hey, Carla.
Right.
Carla Prather.
Carla!
Carla, vocalist extraordinaire,
Right.
gospel vocalist extraordinaire. Carla, how are you feeling about this track? I'm interested in knowing.
Let's see.
how
Let's see what
you-
she has to say because she killed "I Got the Love." My
Yeah.
goodness,
She kills
killed
everything
that.
she does,
She
but
did.
yeah.
And what she did, Tommy. What did tell her what you think about "I Never Should Have Fell in Love with a DJ."
That is the #1 record for 2021. 2020. It's like the best record, and it's going to be forever. I said that to Spen. That's why he asked me.
Right.
Carla put up some hearts. Carla, are those hearts for this song? For this oh, she was just sending us some love.
Oh, okay.
Carla is so classy. If she didn't like the song, she wouldn't tell us anyway.
Right,
At least not publicly.
Right.
So we've got some decent comments.
Let's see. Let's go with Adam. What do you think, Adam?
It was a catchy little number. The hook was quite catchy. Like Kelly said, with a good gospel track, I expect it to take me to church. It was a nice little catchy track. I think something could be done with the vocal,
Right.
but it didn't take me to where I wanted to go. The intro
Okay.
was really good, but I just think it was missing something.
Okay.
Carla missed the track, so that's why she.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she had
all
just,
good,
she
all
just
good,
joined
all
us.
good, all good. Okay.
Yeah,
Candace.
what does
This will
Candace
be
think about it?
interesting to see what one of the first ladies of London House thinks. What do you think?
Do you know, I really liked it, right?
Really?
I really did. Sometimes, for me, it's the most simple tracks are the most effective tracks. It is what it is. And I get what you're saying, where it kind of like doesn't take you to Gateway Ministries Church. Kelly will know exactly what I mean when I say Just shout out my church while I'm on air. But it does take you to a church. And it might be one of those churches where it's a little bit more mellow and people just kind of do a little two-step rather than getting down in the aisle. But I still think it has something, and I would definitely play it on my radio show. It's one of those tunes that they would really enjoy. And I also I like the vocal, I like the intro, like Adam as well. And for that oomph that you're looking for, that kind of more, take it to more church, you could do something with that intro. So you can make like the B-side or the part 2 with the intro, like just maybe sample that and do something with that, and then keep the original as it is.
Okay.
All right.
Is Mike back on yet?
I'm not. I
You
mean,
are.
Yeah.
just
There
messing
you
with you
are.
guys.
Were you able to hear the last track?
Yeah, I did. I heard the last one.
What'd you think?
This is pretty good. I like it. I like the bass line. Vocals is good. It could get a little repetitive sometimes, but yeah, I can imagine like a great
Repetitive.
a DJ Spen remix or like a Tommy and Spen treatment to this one would be dope.
Yeah. Tommy, I'm going to go before you and leave you with the last word on it. If it's me for this particular record, the lead is okay. I think it's okay enough that we could build some background, some backing vocals that would literally take the record vocally to another level. I think also that it for what I hear for it, and I tend to hear through a lot of different things, but I mean I definitely hear like a Hudge or Michele, somebody seriously musical that could take the record into a space where the record is not. That being said, in its original form, I do think it needs some work. And some development, but I like the raw idea of it. Thomas, your turn.
I think Tommy's actually dropped out.
Has
So
he?
can we go to Tracy?
Okay,
Yeah, let's
Tracy.
go to Tracy.
Yeah, I almost forgot about
And
you.
then I'm gonna retweet.
Okay.
Okay.
What'd you think?
All right. I like it, but it's missing that big voice. Like that one that takes it to the next level. And I'm
Right.
like, where's the organ? Where's the, the loudness? There's no loudness to it. And
Right.
with Gospel House, it always has that loud something, be it a voice, the pianos, a horn, organ, something. It's
Right.
nice as is, but I would probably get tired of dancing to it within a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Because it's like
Fair
nothing
enough.
there.
Fair enough. All right, Kelly, what
In
the
the-
people say?
So in the chat, we've got Baltimore's own DJ Biscuit. What's up, Biscuit? Biscuit also agrees that just a little bit more production work. I think he wants to see a little bit more development, some keys, some production. So we've got some DJs in the chat also saying they would love to have the opportunity to remix it.
Okay.
So let me just check out what my friend DJ Black Steel says. He says it needs to be more soulful. I'm definitely coming on your stream to see what you're about. Send me the link, please. Drop the link in the chat, please. Okay, DJ Gary B. It has the Take 'em to Church vibe.
Yeah.
Here's Dusty Fingers. Hey, Dusty Fingers.
Fingers.
Our friend Dusty
What's
Fingers
up?
is in the chat on Mixcloud, and he says it's a decent record.
Right.
So,
Yeah, it's okay, and I think I don't know. I mean, do you guys think we should sign it? This is interesting.
Facebook, what do you think? Give me a show hearts on Facebook if you think we should sign this record. Again, it's called His Blood.
Right, not In His Blood, as I previously stated.
His Blood.
Right.
It's getting some love on Twitch.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Good, very good.
It's like 80% says sign it.
Okay.
All right. Well, it looks like we.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think that you know,
we're getting hearts. We're getting lots of hearts.
yeah,
on,
it would take a little more production, but I'm definitely up for that kind of a challenge. And I'm sure if Tommy was on, he would probably say somewhat of the same thing. He would probably like the undergroundness of it, the rawness. But yeah, there you go.
Damon Ramsey says sign it.
Desmond.
Oh, there you go.
And Damon Ramsey out of Baltimore will be signed up to do
the remix. That's right. We're gonna work with him right there.
Perfect.
Right.
Thank
between
you, Facebook.
between him and
Look at all
Biscuit, we
these.
could get out.
Look, we're getting likes and
Yeah.
hearts. All right, Facebook. Facebook has the golden buzzer, and
Right.
it is a yes for His Blood.
And it's and it's a song that glorifies his kingdom. So
Amen.
I'm with it.
You know I'm down with the king.
Yeah,
So
we
DJ
with
Scoop
it from
says,
that
we
point
with
right
it.
there.
Give
Right.
it that quantized sauce and viola.
yeah, we're gonna put some quantized hot sauce on it, and
Yep. Has
His
right.
Blood
extra
is
sauce.
signed. All right, the next track, number 3, is called Skull Rose.
Skull Rose. Here's Skull Rose. It's Talent Tuesdays on the DJ Spen Twitch and Mixcloud channel.
And Facebook.
And Facebook. Yay!
Oh, and also YouTube. Everywhere.
It's just a stream of consciousness. I saw in a dream.
Oh, John Michael
Why don't you pull this
Reams,
over
'cause I
here?
don't want to mess up your equipment.
You're not messing up my equipment. It's all good.
John Michael Reams says, it sounds like a record skipping, and I was talking to Spen about that when my mic was off, and he said this is a technique that some producers and DJs use when they are creating tracks. So that snare,
hi-hat.
that hi-hat rather,
Yeah.
is
It's a
it's a thing.
It's a fully like 100% swung pattern. So, and a lot of producers do it, especially in the 90s. A lot of producers did it. So,
Okay. All right. So, Facebook, how are you feeling about this song? Can we get some hearts, some likes? No mean faces. No mean faces. If you don't like it, just tell me in the chat. We're getting some love. We're getting a lot of hearts on this one.
right. In the meantime,
Star
Tom,
Rose.
let's go with my underground brother. Tom, what do you think?
I think it's a bad export because I hear extra snare come in on every 8, and it seems like that's an accident. So it makes it seem like it's jumping. So it sounds like they didn't listen to it on the export. Personally,
I don't think it is though. I think they.
You don't hear that right
purposely
there?
did it.
It's gonna put it.
I think it's on purpose. It's definitely on purpose. It's like a UK underground swing situation.
And this artist, if I'm not mistaken, is out of Germany.
Oh, he's German. Okay.
Yes, he is German.
I love the energy. I love the energy of it. It belongs in a nice club where you got a drink in your hand and that. Yeah. So it's a lot of people like that. So personally, not me, but there you go. My 2 cents.
Okay.
All right. Mike.
Was good. I think it needs some EQing on the hi-hat. Yeah, it needs some work on. Yeah, a couple of instruments need some work, EQ wise. But
Okay.
and the vocals kind of like throw me off. I think it could stand on its own without that yo and those other vocal yells right there. So
Okay. Candace, I'm really interested to hear what you think.
Oh, I really like it.
That's
have that
UK
kind
underground thing.
Kind of underground, kind of dark club vibe for me, drink in my hand, behind the speaker, not really talking to anyone, just feeling the vibe, kind of vibe. But yeah, I really like it. I mean, I'm not a producer, so when we're talking about these extra skippy beats and stuff like that, technically, I'm not really understanding where you're coming from, but musically, I really like it. I think it works well, and it's a track that I would definitely play.
Okay. Adam.
Hello. There we go. It's almost got that like UK garage vibe with the same with the extra hi-hat. I'm a sucker for keys, and I do love the keys on it. I don't like the vocal. I think it can stand its own on the vocal, and it does need some work, but I just like the keys, I think.
Okay. And what are the people saying before I give my 2 cents?
Let's see on Twitch. We've got a poll going on Twitch, and we
a lot of
have.
people don't like it.
Oh, I see. I'm looking.
Oh no!
Oh, Twitch is not
Twitch
a
is
fan.
savage.
Interesting, very interesting, because Facebook is truly a fan. We have Danny Bench, our DJ Spen's personal graphic designer, because he needs a personal one to do his personal logos. Danny Bench, what are you thinking of this track? I see you're in the chat on Facebook, and I know you are a music lover and a bit of a DJ yourself. So tell me what you're thinking, Danny Bench. And while Danny is typing his, telling us how he feels, over on Mixcloud, Dusty Fingers says he would play it for sure.
Okay.
He says a filler dub, maybe a male vocal on top would carry it, and a better mix down. Which we know that these are not final versions. A lot of these tracks have not been mastered or had a final mix, so that goes without saying that we would quantize it which
Right.
we do almost every record that we get.
Right.
All right, so I like this record actually, and I'm surprised because this is definitely not my type.
Really? You liked it?
Yeah, I was getting ready to start dancing.
Really?
Yes.
I'm surprised.
And it had that little
honestly.
thing in the background, that little
Yeah.
sexy thing in the background.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's not a bad track. It's underdeveloped.
Okay.
But I think it has all of the elements that it needs to be something of merit. The vocal might be a little bit too much for the direction that it's going, but I mean, it sounds like it's kind of going after one of the underground dudes, like really underground, like charisma type dudes, doing records for dancers in the late night hours. That's kind of what it sounds like. But in the general sense, I would probably pass on it just because it's not that developed. I would like to hear some other work from this person, though, for sure.
Well, I think DJ Spen, you have been outvoted.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
Why? Because you
No,
like
no, I'm not using my golden buzzer. No, we get one golden buzzer, and I'm not using it for this one. But Facebook has said yes.
Okay.
And I think enough of the team said yes. So
All
I
right.
said no.
looks
Tommy says
Oh,
no. Too.
Tommy
No.
said, wait a minute. Tommy said
You know
no.
what? I'm thinking it belongs on the Chill album. That is Candace and Kelly's project.
I said that when it
Yeah,
was
it could
playing.
be.
I said this
That
could
could
go
work.
on Quantize and Chill.
Yeah, that could work. Minus maybe the loud vocal.
Yeah, well, we would
get-
need a
Get rid of that.
we would need a special remix. I think I would get
So
like a
that's
Kenny
a
Carpenter
possibility.
remix.
Kenny Carpenter.
He would
Oh,
slow it down
Lord.
for me.
Oh.
He would, yeah. Kenny Carpenter is my DJ.
She loves Kenny Carpenter.
Okay,
My God.
so-
if I didn't exist on the planet,
There was a suggestion to put like sax on it. DJ.
that
Nice.
would
Sax.
work.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
That's a
yeah,
good
yeah, like a
suggestion,
tenor sax.
Actually, right. So if
Yep.
you remove the vocal and you go with like a saxophone or something a little more mellow, you got a completely
Yeah.
different thing.
Yeah.
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 Completely different thing. So that's
Well-
a good idea.
I mean, we
You
can
all
send
will
it back
see-
and then, see what they can do with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Tracy, what did you think?
I think Tracy liked it.
Okay, I kind of liked it. But I don't know if it's Quantize. It's kind of like one of those Jersey Lawson tracks.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I can see myself dancing. That's one of those songs where you play in the beginning of the club,
Mhm.
to warm people up, or at the end so people can get out. so I can hear it in the club,
That's kind of savage.
Right.
but I'm
Okay.
like, I really don't like the Puff Daddy yo thingy because it actually sounds like Puffy. So I'm like, yeah, I guess he was trying to appeal to the hip hop people, but
Yeah. maybe.
yeah, I'm like, no.
Oh, I didn't even.
It sounds like Puffy, and Puffy is not house per se. He's not even hip hop. So
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Don't slam my name,
I didn't
see.
say that. I'm sorry. I didn't say it. Nobody heard that. But it was okay.
All right.
I would dance to it at the beginning or the end. I wouldn't want to hear it in the middle.
Yeah, it's definitely a danceable tune, that's for sure. It's no question.
Yeah, for the
about
dance floor, they'll.
that. No question about it. All right.
Can I
right.
say something? Can I say something?
Absolutely.
To the musician, the keyboardist, man, you did your thing on that track. You really
Oh,
did.
yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna write that down so that when I email them, I will tell them.
Yeah,
their
because it's
keyboard-
not like the elements aren't there.
Person
The
killed
elements are definitely there for the springboard into something that could be really, really beautiful.
Well,
So.
somebody at Quantize is going to be springboarding it because we are going to sign it and see what
there you
happens. All right,
She
we're going
likes
to
to
move
put me to
on.
work. I tell you that much.
Listen, we have a bunch of talented producers, and really grateful that there's just pick one.
I would like to hear Sahib Muhammad on something like
Yeah,
that. Would
pick
mash
one.
it.
Pick one. So we're
Yeah,
going to
that
see
would
what
be-
happens
that
with this
would be
track.
That's interesting thought.
All right, let's
even
go
Jeffrey
to
said.
number 4, which is The Good Stuff
Right.
by MK. That is a very strong name, so we're going to see
Better
if
live
it's
up to it.
the good
Yeah, you
stuff.
better live up to it. Mark Kitchen will come after you. It's the DJ Spin Twitch and Mixcloud channels, and this is the good stuff. So before we go anywhere, I hope he could hear it. Let's bring on Terry Hunter and see what Mr. Hunter thinks about this. It's strange that we're playing a house music record and we got a guy from the house music capital of the world in there, like swimwear. What up, baby?
What's up?
What you think, man?
Hey, Callie. I got
You
Hey,
better say-
Terry.
I got
Thank
to
you for
dress the
joining
woman
us.
of the house first. Yes. So I liked it. I think it was I don't know if it's something that I would play, but you know what? With
Right.
me, I've been my opinions be different on records because I look at records if I would play it or if I like the record. So for me, it's not enough soul for me. It's not enough oomph, if that is a word. But I don't dislike the record. But I don't think as a DJ I would play it.
Right. Okay. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good, my brother.
Yeah.
Come in and school the people like you should.
I gotta look at things from different places because my taste ain't everybody's taste, and everybody's taste
Right.
ain't mine. So I sometimes when you hear bad record, it's just a bad record. All the
Right.
I don't think that is a bad record. But
I don't think so either. It's like one of those situations where if I'm playing in defected, at a defected party in Ibiza,
yes,
I would not be scared to drop this record.
Yeah, bam, there you go.
At all. Now, I like it personally to play like in normal stuff, which is, I guess, you and I are probably on a little bit of the same wavelength with it. Maybe not. But, does that make it a bad record? No.
Exactly. And that's the thing. And it's for right now where we at home streaming, everybody's listening to, the music from either their AirPods or their phones, their computers, some even their TVs, and some people may have a sound system, system connected to their TV. It might give you another experience, but I think to where we at right now, we gotta just no filter. It gotta be hot to play it on your stream because people go to another stream or leave.
Right. I feel you. All right. Yeah. Well, brother, I thank you so much for your talent, your giftedness, and joining us on this. Much appreciated, dude.
Wait, y'all done with me?
No.
Hang tight. Shoot, we don't know. We might be boring you to death or something. I don't know how it is out in there in Chicago with all that y'all got
going on right now. We get 12 inches of snow right now. So
I figured that.
So he has nowhere to go.
Yeah, you got nowhere to go.
Just stay with us.
Right here.
Stay with
I'm
us.
gonna stay.
All right. Tommy Davis, what up, baby? What you think?
Everybody, I'm reading some of the chat. Everybody's saying, I would hear Tommy play this because it has the elements that I like. I'm kind of an underground guy, but I would love to remix it because to me, I can make it work because I'm kind of that DJ that play for energy, jump up and down, popping crowd that can play in 2-minute intervals. And about after that, you get kind of stuck. So I liked it. Definitely liked it. I'm kind of tired of hearing house music chanted over a record.
Right.
Some of that could go, but on classic 808 and 909 drum sounds on it with classic retro. The drop downs wasn't long, like glow stick long. So I kind of liked it for my personal energy. Now, whether Track Source and those people in the comments, they're a little bit more grown and sophisticated, so it's not for them. It's definitely for like me and Mike Freak kind of energy crew that jump up and down. It's not meant for those grown people in the room that just can't get past nothing that doesn't have a sweet melody to it. So.
All right, Freaky Mike.
All right.
What you think?
Yeah. Well, my question here is, Spen, I'm going to throw this back to you because it's a very familiar sample.
Like, what is it?
Like
you know what it is?
Yeah, the music healed me. I've heard a couple of releases that use that sample. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to throw that question back to you. As someone who owns a label, this has been used, I've heard it 3 times in different releases already.
Right.
And I almost used it. As a producer, I almost picked this up, but I heard a whole lot of tracks that used this one. And I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be using it in my own track. So So now there comes, that thing that, kind of makes me down. But then, you take out the vocals. I think the quality of the production is pretty good.
I like the quality of the production. I think that the quality of the production is what's keeping everybody sort of attached to it. Because otherwise it would just be a normal kind of a record. But I agree with Tommy. It's like the sample could kind of go. For me personally, and I think I honestly would like to hear something else from this producer. If we put that record out, what else could we put it out maybe with that would that could be something else that or another flavor for people to kind of latch onto who don't like this kind of a thing. But it's kind of like what Terry was alluding to earlier. Man, the right kind of an audience would eat that track up just like it is. So regardless of what the what the vocal is on it, a track like that is not about the vocals per se. The vocals just give it a tag. It's more so about the production, and I think that in this case especially, the production is dope. It's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right, let's see what Facebook, give us some hearts or likes or love. No mean faces. If you like it, if you don't, just tell us in the chat what you don't like about it.
Candace, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with everybody else. I'm not quite too sure on the sample. I think I'm not even sure if it's something for quantized or even unquantized, but I do think that it definitely has its place. And I agree with what you said as well. Like if you were in like a club in Ibiza or something, it will really go down well. Mm-hmm. But I just don't think that it's something, I can't really see it sitting on our label. I just don't really see if it has a place here, unfortunately. But the production's great. I'm not sure on the sample though, but
right. Yeah. Adam?
Yeah, similar to me. It's not my cup of English tea, but it's in the little pinky up there. It's well made. It has got its place somewhere. I wouldn't play it because that's not my style, but I'm not saying it's not a good track. And like you said, if you got that in the right place at the right time, it would absolutely smash up a dance floor. I can guarantee it. But I don't see it fitting on our labels.
Right. Okay. Tracy.
Well, I think it's okay. It's not really mind blowing. It kind of sounds like it's one point of it. It sounds like somebody, like back in the day in a house party, somebody would make a mistake and bump the turntable. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, with the break, party. Right. Okay.
Yeah, House Party, the movie. And it was like, no, stop bumping the turntable. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm like, right. It just seems like he's continuously bumping the turntable.
Right. Okay.
I love Tracy.
Tracy, fair enough. We'll take it for what it is.
Yo, Jim.
All right.
Jim.
Okay.
Jim.
Yes.
Hey, to all those people out here that produce this kind of music, ignore them comments in there. You do what you do.
Right.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's Tommy, for every one person that said no, there's so many people in the chat, DJs, producers saying they love it, that they would play it, that they would remix it.
Yeah.
And my point is, at the bottom line, we're just trying to find an audience for your market. So what you're hearing the admin say is they're not sure if we had an audience to sell it. Go ahead, Kelly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. And I mute my mic.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I had to turn the mic off for a minute because we're in my house, and so children were coming in the room. But anyway, I'm just gonna take a look and see what the Mixcloud fam says. Cool idea, but not quite quantized material, which I think we're hearing a few people say that. So then let me ask you, our judges, does anyone want to use your golden buzzer? You get one. It sounds like no. No. All right. So we do have some positive comments. And again, we never want to discourage creators. It's maybe not for us, but this will smash some dance floor somewhere and it will do well on some other labels. So we'll give the feedback to the producer, and maybe they'll have something else that's more quantized material in the future.
Okay. Hey, Kelly, can I reserve the right to listen to this on a better format, meaning afterwards, and then give my comment on it?
Now, let me say something about that.
Hmm.
Yes. So Tommy says, can he reserve the right to listen to it again and give another comment?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So the first time we did this, we responded to people within, maybe 24 hours. And then Mike went back and really had a creative moment, and he really listened. He's a musician, so he really took the time to listen on his system, and he said, I think we should assign some of those tracks. And I said, it's too late. So we'll give you 48 hours, and if the producer's watching, Tommy Davis is listening, and if Tommy Davis says yes, he wants to reserve the right to say yes. So please don't give your track away yet, because it's a maybe.
What is that playing right now? What's playing right now?
What's playing
it's
right
the next
now
track.
is the next track,
Oh.
and it must mean you already like it. Track number 5. Is it 5? Yeah, track number 5.
Is that where we are?
We
supposed
should
to
be. Are you there? Because
Well, what's track number 5?
track number 5 is No More.
Okay,
From
so
McKellar-
we already played good.
McKellar someone. I'm not
We
gonna say
already
his
played
last
good
name.
stuff then,
We
right?
already played good stuff. We just talked about
So
it.
we need to play No More.
We need to play-
I tell you what, let's skip, because
We're gonna
this
skip.
person has 2.
Yes.
Right. So the first one is
Yes. And
Dance.
not to taint any of our virtual judges or our guest VIP judge or our Quantize fam, but this next producer is a lady producer. Mad props and shout outs to the lady producers who are trying to make their way in a male dominated
Yes.
business. We are here for you. Candace, Mackenzie, and I are here for you. We're pulling for you, and
as if nobody else
Everyone-
is.
we are extra pulling. We're extra pulling specifically. Our goal is to get some more female producers and artists on Quantize. So I'm excited to listen to these 2 tracks. All right.
This one is called Dance. want y'all to know that I think that's rocking in the most underground way a rocking record can rock. That's just rocking.
The lady producer.
All right, so Terry Hunter, our guest of honor, what is up? What do you think?
Man, she must have had on her Chuck Taylor's, her Converse.
She did, and her pearls, I bet.
Chucks. Woo. Man, I thought that was fire. I would definitely play that now. I feel now if I was to give some, not harsh criticism, but just a little criticism, like you could change up the kick and then maybe the clap. And mix it. Out of here. Gone.
Right.
Hot.
Right.
Hot. Yes. Shout out to the ladies.
Yeah, that's rocking.
Yes, it is.
That's rocking. Tracy Stevens. Let's go with the ladies first here. Tracy.
Oh, okay, now that one, that gets the official shoe throw. I would throw shoes in flip-flop. You know, like don't beat her up. Yeah, she get that. Yeah, I like that. You would totally get high heel shoes, chucks and everything, just throwing at her. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would throw shoes. She's
All right. Candace.
Yeah, I agree with everyone so far. The tune is hot. Loved it. I will throw my shoe, or I will be banging the wall. That's what we're doing. Or when we could go clubbing, we used to like bang the wall like that. So I'm looking forward to hearing the other one as well, because I really, really like this one. I think it's great.
Yeah, so am I at this point. Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas. What do you think?
Golden buzzer. Bam.
He uses golden buzzer. Wow.
About the track, I would work on a sequence so it doesn't. It's got like where you got a loop right now is killer.
Yeah.
And when it come out of it, or when it has a hard clap that is on a 3 and a 5, like it's not on our normal clap time, it throw you off a little bit.
Well, which is why I think I like it. I liked it. I mean, you know, we into this thing. Which is an interesting conversation, and one day I guess we should have it. We kind of into this thing where it's like if you look at the sort of global sort of sound of house with the kick and the claps, and then you got the American thing that's a lot more what I'm going to call subtle, sort of more African-like, soulful-like. It's a little bit kind of different, but this is my thing, man. I like this sound. It reminds me of Tony Humphries at Zanzibar, man. And the floor is shaking up and down just because you got that going on. it's just insane. With the, you know, with how I remember it, and how people were just, you know, dancing to that 4/4 situation that's going on. Yeah, so I hear what you're saying, man. I think that you know, with the modern kind of sounds of what's going on, which might be what Terry is alluding to too, is you know, sort of like the way certain things are mixed with sort of what's going on now might need to be tweaked quite a bit. But you know, in essence, I really like it.
Good.
The only reason why I said that because as a DJ, I'm playing all these records that has this normal, and then another clap comes on. It's going on the opposite time. It just will sound like shoes in a dry, and y'all know what I mean. It's just like, what is the DJ doing? What is he doing? But that is perfect. I mean, I would buy it right now because I'm a sequence loop guy. That would make that record my own record and do what it wanted to do.
Exactly.
So good job, young lady.
Yeah, it's definitely killer. Adam, you want the last word here?
Why not? I mean, you never normally catch me delving around in these sorts of tunes, but that was amazing. Loved it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot about Freaky Mike, didn't we? I'm sorry, Freaky Mike.
Yeah, but we also have a second track from the same producer as well.
So what do you think, Mike?
Yo, it's sign it. I was like thinking of like you can filter out some parts, and then I like the build up, how it slowly builds up, and then once you open up the track, that's where the people just go nuts over that.
Yeah.
As a DJ,
right.
you can like filter the thing out, for a minute or two, and then just drop it.
And this,
It's gonna
go ahead.
Yep. Right? Yes,
Okay,
man.
I'm
That's
gonna
that's my idea right there.
Sick. It's sickening.
Mike, I'm really glad that you said that, because I find, and I know that the men are going to get all upset and get their panties all in a bunch, but for the women producers that send us their tracks, they generally want feedback. They're very receptive because, let's face it, many women artists are perfectionists, and so sometimes we tell men, oh, your track needs to be developed a little more, and they get upset like, well, DJ Spen doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm going to take my record somewhere else. Bye. But in this case, this artist specifically, and she told me I could say her name, Petals in Sound. That sounds so girly. I love it. Oh. Anyway, she really wants help, and she wants the feedback because she wants to really develop her tracks to be as perfect as she can get them. So I'm happy to hear that everyone liked them. Let's listen to her second song just a little bit, because we know we're
go
signing.
Into the second one, so you won't want to go to the other track?
Her second track.
So you want to go to her second?
Yeah, let's go to her second track.
All right.
And also, I volunteer to remix that track.
Oh, Mike Freak wants to remix your song.
I was waiting for that.
I'm with Mike. Hey.
You have a line of producers wanting to remix your song.
All right, this is from the same artist. It is called Tu Mente.
Oh, hablas español.
Sí, señorita. And that's Tu Mente by the same artist.
Yeah. Lots of interesting comments about this one. It seems like people are loving the track and not so much the vocal. So wondering what our judges. Let's hear what Terry has.
All right, Terry, you're up, bud.
Yeah, that I would have to agree. That was the only thing that kind of threw me off. I'm like, wait, incredible. I would hope for instrumental.
Wait a minute, Terry. Speak up a little bit because you're kind of breaking up.
I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yes. That's better.
Okay, there we go. I was saying, I was thinking the same thing. The vocal was kind of getting away from me, so I would have definitely looked for instrumental with that record. I thought the track was hot, very deep, very late night or early morning vibe to it, but I think it's really dope. The vocal did right with me, but I loved it.
Awesome. Thomas, are you there?
Well, I thought
Why you gotta start wah. Why?
Just made me feel like
It never fails that at least once every time we do this stream, I look at the camera and say, "This is my real life. These are really my people I work with." Anyway, while Tommy is getting himself together, are you together, Mr. Davis?
I'm together.
I'm about to mute him. Is he together?
I'm together.
Okay.
I just couldn't help that. That was too easy. So I like the music. I like the audience is aimed for. It's a little deep. At one time we have a problem when we try to aim at a deeper audience because it's a genre in itself and it has its own guidelines and paradigms that we don't speak very well. We don't mind trying to do it, but it's normally not a fit for us.
Okay, Mike.
And
whose dog? Tommy, is that your dog?
What is going on?
Oh no, that's my dog.
It's Samson. It's Adam's dog.
Samson need Delilah to come around real fast.
Samson is not. Samson doesn't really like house music. So.
Samson. I was like, who is snoring?
This is what we've got to put up with.
No disrespect to the producer that the dog went to sleep. He does this all the time. It's very late in London.
Okay.
In the UK.
So we may as well go ahead with you, Adam. What's up?
Yeah. It reminded me when I used to walk home from DC10 in Ibiza about 12 midday the next day. It was one of them sort of tracks once you'd finished. And you'd, I mean, the vocal, I didn't really like the vocal. Would it fit on Quantize and Chill? I don't know.
Some people are asking
if it was an instrumental, probably.
Without the vocals. But I think she's a very talented young lady to go from that absolute banger to that track. And because normally people have got the style, haven't they? Like I've got my style. But to go from two complete opposite ends of the spectrum is, I think she's got some serious talent.
Right.
Is your dog snoring on beat? Sounds like
Mike, he's my dog. Of course he is.
Oh, now.
It is snoring on beat. It was on beat for a minute.
I think we can work with her.
Yeah, I think we can definitely work with her. I could see that being a track, maybe minus the vocal on a EP.
It's interesting though. We have some people in the chat. We have mainly DJs who are saying, that's 3 a.m. really deep house vocal. That's so they don't mind the vocal. We have a few comments saying they don't mind the vocal.
I like the vocal.
But we're gonna work with her, and we're working with her. Because Tommy already used the golden buzzer anyway.
Mike said he liked the vocal. What do you think?
You like the vocal, Mike?
Yeah, I do. It works. It's not for everyone, but for me, I dig it.
You
I
know?
understand. You know,
Mike Freak on my mind. Mike Freak's on my mind.
let's sign that now.
Thank you for that
You're welcome.
vocal.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Let's sign it.
Let's move on. So that is
Yeah.
a yes for.
I think that it as an EP, I would really like to see if she could come up with something else. That's a killer 3-tracker.
She probably can because she's a
Yeah.
woman. All right.
Hee hee.
Let's go up
You
because
see what I have to deal with, Terry, right? You see it?
Terry's not saying much.
Hey.
You're out there on your own, buddy. Let's go to let's go to the track we skipped, which is called "No More,"
Yes. No more. No more. Please, no
and this
more.
is an Italian producer. Ciao, ciao to our
Ciao.
Italian family.
All right.
I don't wanna play your game anymore. I'm not walking headfirst into a war. I don't wanna play. I don't wanna play. I don't wanna play. 'Cause if I wanna talk, I'll talk. If you wanna go somewhere, we'll go. If you wanna call me up. It's as simple as it looks. I don't wanna play no more, no more, no more. I don't wanna play your game anymore. I'm not walking headfirst into a war. I don't wanna play. I don't wanna play. I don't wanna play. 'Cause if I wanna talk, I'll talk. If you wanna go somewhere, we'll go. If you wanna call me up. It's as simple as it looks. I don't wanna play no more, no more, no more. I don't wanna play your game anymore. I'm not walking headfirst into a war. I don't wanna play. I don't wanna play. I don't wanna play. 'Cause if I wanna talk, I'll talk. If you wanna go somewhere, we'll go. If you wanna call me up. It's as simple as it looks. I don't wanna play no more, no more, no more.
All right. That's no more.
It's
So let's see.
He's loving
Yeah.
it, 67%.
67%?
On Twitch. Yep.
67% on Twitch like it. That's good. Terry, thoughts? Uh-oh, can't hear you. You still there? Or did we lose him?
I think it's muted. Is
Oh.
he muted?
He's not muted. Not on our side.
Terry,
There he is.
there? Oh, okay.
Oh no, he's muted. So.
You're talking, but we can't hear you.
What about now?
Now we can.
There we go. Okay. I love the track. You know, it when it first was coming in, that chord that they sampled sounded actually like the Megan Stallion remix that you did. I was like, oh, they taking the note out of the book. They was going there. I'm like, all right, but
right. So
this is hard, right? And I want the artist and the producer, if they will, this is constructive criticism, right? And I'm a stickler on, because probably 95% of the records or 99% of the records I make are full vocal records. I am a stickler when it comes to vocal being the key and the timing. So with that said, I think the track was good, and then the hook with that sample feel was really dope, but the timing and the pocket of the singer wasn't there for me. He actually took away from the track, and he was definitely pitchy and out of key on some parts. So that track and the hook of it, but I think they need to rework the song. But that's a good thing. You know, you got the hard part out the way. You got the hook there, you got the track. Just work on the performance of the song, I think, a little bit more.
Sounds good. Good constructive feedback. Candace, let's hear what you have to say.
Okay, well, I'm a bit kind of 50-50 on it. I kind of liked the vocal, and then I kind of didn't. So what I wrote down is that I think that the whole line, I don't want to play your games anymore, maybe if it was a dub version with just that line, kind of just repeating that, I think that it would sound good. I also kind of had a little bit of an issue with the structure. And what I mean by that is that there was a breakdown, but the breakdown just didn't seem to work for me. It kind of, the way it kind of went into the breakdown and then kind of came out of the breakdown, it didn't kind of work for me. But I do think that it has a really good vibe. And I do like it. I think it has great potential as well. Like, something could be done to it. I think it needs a little more love, but I definitely think it is a good track for us.
Okay. Mike.
You have to give credit to those people who are making tracks using real vocalists, as opposed to, like, you know, just putting samples on it. I think something should be said about that, because a lot of times, you know, the art of songwriting is pretty much gone in house music. So that's a good thing about that. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on it.
Okay.
It's the same as Candace.
All right, Thomas.
Well, you know, I'm a fan of anything that sounds close to Inner City with the chord progression. You know what I mean? Like Good Life and Big Fun. So they nailed that in there really tight. That's what making people feel a little bit weird, because the vocalist is not singing in a Big Life Inner City kind of way. But I love the vocalist in house. Her energy kind of carried the track, you know, with the way the producer did it. An arrangement, perhaps maybe that was too long of a break. In soulful dance music, we expect a break in 16 bars, and that was like 32 when it came back in.
Right, it was long.
It was long. But hey, I thought it was a great amount of work. The vocalist, the point, the production on it, it's banging. I was jumping it, and the person that wrote the song, I could actually sing with you, and I never heard the song before, but you had that hook in your rhyme scale when you wrote it. And I'll mute my mic.
All right, Tracy Stevens.
Okay, I liked it. The vocals need a little bit of work, but I liked it. It made me groove. I would be fine without the vocals, but of course, you know, you have some dancers who like to sing while as they dance, and it's really, really catchy. So
Okay.
like the vocals, but the vocals need some help. Just, but that was nice.
Right. Okay. Who's next? Did I miss
Adam.
Adam with what the dog think?
I can't hear anything over this, so I can't really comment. No, just to sort of like reiterate what everybody else has said. The vocals needed tidying up. They didn't seem like they were on beat. The structure of the track was a little bit off. But I like the sound. I like the whole vibe. I think maybe you could cut the vocals down slightly. Goes again. What can you do? I can't. There you go. I'll leave it in your hands.
All right. Okay. What do the people say?
Well, Facebook, let's see some hearts and love if you like it. And let's see there.
What's Twitch saying?
Twitch, Twitch is savage.
Yep. But you have to like their passion, though. They're pretty passionate about this. I like that. And shout out to the Twitch fam.
What are they saying, Mike?
Well, it's 50-50 as well. Like, some people like it, some people don't. So, I don't know. I think Spen will have to break this one.
Is anyone willing to use their golden buzzer? There's only one more song after this. So, is any of the Quantized fam wanting to use your golden buzzer?
Yeah. I feel the same way essentially that everybody else does. It's I don't think we should sign it off to itself. Again, with a lot of the trackier producers, we tend to kind of put, especially new tracky producers, we kind of tend to, want to do or hear some other things, just so we can get a perspective of.
If I'm not mistaken, this person we may have heard from before.
This new one, this next one,
the one we just listened to. I believe.
Okay.
I believe that person may have a track on the label already.
Okay.
Oh.
Which, if that's the case, I don't think it's bad. Maybe coupled with something else, it could definitely be put out. But does it have enough legs to stand on its own? I don't think so.
Okay.
But that's just...
So no more needs more.
Ha ha ha! Just
that a dad joke?
Media. The biggest comedian I've ever met.
If they can do that, they can do more. So we expect more out of you.
We expect more.
Do that.
Is that okay.
Right.
Well, we're gonna have a talk with this producer and see where this goes. This last track is the last track of the evening, right?
Right. Well, we're gonna play a couple.
I was gonna
of
say,
things.
Are you gonna bless us with any music?
Just a couple of things, not much, but a few.
So this last entry is number 7, and the title is "Rising Sun."
Is that you, Terry, talking?
Y'all didn't mute him.
I don't know. But anyway, let's see what people think. Tommy, what you think about that one? Let's go with you first.
And you can't go wrong with stabs like groove the chords, open and close hi hats like straight out of Detroit, shaking, and with a Soul Train clap banging on top of the beat like that. So it's a dancer friendly record. But one of the things that Spen and I kind of always discuss about a record is, would a person walk out of hearing this record and say, I want that record that sounded like what? So there's nothing wrong with the record. It's just nothing to make it rememberable, phenomenal.
Right.
That's up. So it's perfect for unquantized. It just needs a hook in either mix or production or the way they do it, so that it can stand out amongst the competition. I mean, Traxsource alone put out 5,000 records a week.
Right.
Well, let's see what Terry thinks, because somebody in the chat said this is an early Chicago style track. So I want to know what Terry thinks.
Hunter, you're up.
Yeah. Well, one, I have to echo, I think, what Tommy just said. It has more hints of Detroit to me than Chicago.
Right.
Yeah, so Chicago stuff was a little bit more dirtier. But that, to me, sounds more like early Detroit stuff. Again, not a bad record. It's just not for me. And I think that if that record was mixed right and mastered right, some people will really get into that record and play it. And I think the crowd, whoever they're playing for, will receive it. So I don't think it's a bad record at all. It just needs some fine tuning to it, and I think it'll work for another audience.
Right, I agree. Let's see. Mike Freak.
This is a warehouse track.
Uh-huh.
You know, like no lights, just music, just sounds, and then lights are going in and out. This would work. This is it's kind of close to techno when you think about it. It's,
right.
So I mean, it's a good record. Like, you put the vocal on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, in the beginning there was Jack and something like that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You hear that, Terry? Tracy Stevens.
You put something on top of that, that's gonna drive people nuts.
Yeah. Tracy Stevens, what do you think?
I kind of like it. That's a Paradox song. Like when the Paradox was open, I could totally hear that in the Paradox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I had in mind too. Yep.
But it sounded like I heard it before. You know,
Interesting.
it reminds me of something else, but I just can't put my finger on it. It just sounds like I heard it before.
Right. No, it sounds. I don't know whether I've heard it before, but Candace, what do you think?
Kind of agree with the others. I'm not too sure on it, to be honest. I mean, I think it's a good track. I could see it on our label on Unquantized. It might even be something that I would play. It's not my usual style, but sometimes I do go there and I could play it.
Mm-hmm.
But I am 50-50 on it. I'm not quite sure
Okay.
to sign it. So
Fair enough. Adam.
sorry to the artist.
Okay.
So I've got rid of the dog now. I can listen. I've never been to Detroit. I'm from Liverpool, so I can't pass on that. But I thought, I can imagine myself, like Mike said, in a pitch black club with like the odd strobe going off.
Right.
Just, yeah, I quite liked it. It's not normally my cup of tea, but I quite liked it. Unquantized, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I would like to hear something else for sure, but I definitely like it pretty much for what it is. It does or could use with a good mix down, like a really, really good mix down by, somebody that, knows that sound. But yeah, I think it's definitely more a Detroit thing than a Chicago thing for sure. But it's good. it's good. It's not killing me, but it is definitely good.
So,
what did the people say? Anybody saying anything?
Well, someone said we need to play a Martin Luther King Jr. speech over top of the track.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I don't know. Some people are liking it. Facebook, give us some likes, or you got Dave Sherman in the chat.
Big groove.
So, what are you all thinking of this one? It was half and half on Twitch.
Okay.
It's about 55% said yes. They're saying it's an okay track.
Okay. All right. Yeah, pretty much making our sentiments. Okay.
So that was our last track.
That was our last track.
Anyone wanting to use the golden buzzer? Because what is the answer for this track? Is this a yes or no?
Yeah. Fool me? You want me to?
I don't want you to use your golden buzzer. I'm asking if anyone would like to.
No golden buzzer, anybody?
No. Tell them we need 2 more tracks.
We need 2 more tracks.
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
Well, I'm gonna let Tommy and Mike listen to it again tomorrow.
Okay.
On a different system and see how they feel.
Yeah, it sounds different when it's being streamed. So
it could be.
Yes,
to consider.
Streaming sounds different.
Yep.
So this next one, and I'm only doing this because it's out already, but let's see what people think, Mr. Hunter. I'm putting you on display, bruh. This is Terry Hunter's brand new record on his label Mirrorball, I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is Julius Jordan featuring Trina. A record that I'm telling y'all already, I already like. But let's see what the world thinks.
For too long,
about this record is I wish the producer would have brought it to court. I so love. Now that's vocals. That's my kind of music.
I played this record for the first time on Sunday, and it turned me out some terrible. I mean, just turned me upside down. This girl with this. Woo!
That's an alarm system.
Sorry, can I jump in? Because I need to tell you what happened on Sunday. Spen, I did text you about this one.
Yeah, I know.
I said, what is the tune that you played after BB Winers? But it's not just about the fact that I text Ben about it. It's the fact that I was in Sainsbury's, right? So if you're not from the UK, you might not know what Sainsbury's is. But Sainsbury's is like a grocery store. So first I went to Marks and Spencer's. Kelly knows about that because I texted her and told her. This song, this Terry Hunter song came on when I was in Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's got my best move in the song. I'm not even making that up. I was shoulder shuffling. I was doing some footwork. And I know people thought I was crazy. And I didn't care. The track's amazing. I just
it is. Wait
and
a minute.
Knows that it's amazing
Jeez.
as well.
And look, and he's gone. I don't even know where Terry went.
Oh, wow. he dropped the mic.
He dropped the mic.
I got a question. Is that Dawn Thomas' daughter? Because she's screaming, she's trying to comfort Dawn for Dawn's crown.
She is.
Her name is Trina.
Yeah.
All right, are you gonna?
It's dope.
Oh,
really,
Terry's
really
back.
dope.
I think Terry's
back.
Oh, it's Terry back?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So,
Terry.
what's your?
I got kicked off. I was in the wrong web browser. I was in Safari, and they. I was like, oh wow. First of all, thank you guys, man. Like that. Wow. I had no idea you was doing that, Spen. Like, but
I know you didn't.
James Poyser. Some of you guys don't know who he is. He's an incredible musician, producer. He's on Jimmy Fallon, but he's worked with Erykah Badu. He's worked with Common. He wrote all the songs for Lauryn Hill and keyboard player.
Okay.
So that James Poyser, he's a part of the Roots, and we formed a production group called Julius Jordan. And the beautiful woman that you hear singing on that, and it was kind of our fault. Her real name, her government name is Trina, but her artist name is Tree. So it's Julius Jordan featuring Tree. And he's out of Philadelphia.
Okay.
But this girl is amazing. She's a musician. She plays keys, bass, guitar.
Beautiful.
She's just incredible. And for us to collaborate like that on that song, it was one of those things when we talked, I'm like, Spen, this record's for you. I know you're gonna love this record, man. Like,
dude, that's what I was saying. I mean, it's very rare that you and I talk. I mean, we talk records, and I try to make sure that you have stuff, and I know you try to make sure that I have stuff as well. But it's like you were like, yo, listen to it.
Right, and it's funny, that's true. We talk more as brothers more than we really do about music. And so I was like, nah, I need you to hear this because I think this is something special. So that means a lot, man. So shout to Tree,
man.
Shout to James Poyser, and shout to you guys. Hey, Kelly, you just made my day. Yes.
Yeah, she don't like much. Let me tell you, she don't like much, and she look at me half the time when I'm down here working. Is like, what's that?
That's a really nice
it's
song.
not even right. It's not even like, I like it. I don't like it. If I know she doesn't like something, she just, what's that?
Right.
This is nice. This is a really nice song.
Right. Okay, so let's do the rounds. What are the what's the internet saying?
Oh, they love it. They're just still going on and on. They're sharing the link. They're sharing the name of the track. They're sharing the label name. And it's all love. We don't mind you doing that.
No.
Mirrorball Records. Everybody loves it.
Good.
They said now this is what they were talking about when we played
with
the
the
other
other
gospel
gospel house
track
record.
and they wanted to hear some gospel vocals.
Right.
People are saying it's in their cart right now on Track Source. Somebody else said they already bought it tonight off of Track Source.
Right.
So
Just
somebody said
dope.
they just threw their tambourine, they threw their shoes.
Yeah, you may as well, right?
They just love it.
Right, probably.
Yeah, all of it. All of it. Quality.
It is.
Yeah.
It's really. Yo, seriously, I gotta say, it's one of my favorite productions that you've done, and I'm not fronting. It's really killer.
Man. That means a lot, man. And I'm gonna tell you this. I really enjoyed this. Like, this was incredible, and it's just good to see my brother Tommy on here. And then after you play the record, he turned on the lights. I'm like, that's when you know he's feeling it.
We are dropping the link to the track in all of our chats.
Yeah, Tom, what do you think? Like, I already kind of know what you think, but what do you think?
What? Man, vocalists like Tree don't come along a lot.
Nah.
And the music production, and she could balance with it. And when you started turning down, she still was blowing.
Yep,
and I'm in the background saying, "Oh my God!"
Yep.
She was blowing like a Clark sister.
Outta here.
She was doing She was blowing like her last name was Clark.
Yeah, she was gone. Let's see. Freaky Mike, what up?
What do you want me to say?
He's like, Terry Hunter is on here. What do you want me to say?
It's an awesome track.
Okay.
Sign it.
Right.
Sign it.
Sign it.
Right. Is there any way we can steal it from Mirabal Records and sign it to Quantize?
Sign it.
Sign it. I'm gonna hit my golden buzzer right now.
Right.
Golden buzzer. Right.
Let's see. Adam, what does Samson think about
Is
that?
Samson snoring on this one?
No, he
Or
woke
did he get the
up.
whole
He woke up. He was running around.
Right.
Man, I mean, like golden buzzer, 100%. This is me all over, and just to hear a track like that after the year that we've had, and even this year, to hear a track like that, do you know what? I felt like I was filling up, and that's no joke. It was like, I'm gonna have to take the plugs out in a minute because I'm gonna be crying live on Facebook or whatever it is. And it was just like, it just got me there, and I don't want to talk anymore.
Cool. Last but not least, Tracy Stevens.
You really want to know what I wanted to say?
She threw her shoes already.
I'm joking. I like it. I said I'm throwing shoes, but I'm throwing shoes because if I hit, the lady that's singing, I might hurt her. But I need to hear her.
Yeah, she's
So she's getting Converses, Adam. I wouldn't do the hell at her.
All right. Okay. Well, second to last, we've got this one by my brother Freaky Mike himself and Abco. What's up?
Out of DC, right?
Out of DC in the house. This track
Lady producer.
is called Higher as well. So we just went higher to higher.
Now, this is an unquantized track, right?
Yes.
It's an unquantized. Okay.
Yes. Check it out. Man, I'll tell you, that is big room central. I mean, you got the real dull, low voice dude going, and you got the all in the same thing. Joe. All right, guest of honor, Terry Hunter. What do you think?
I don't want to hear that.
Man, that record reeks London, the whole of UK. Like it just reminds me so much of the UK. That record is hot. Is if you having a little, you struggling as a DJ and you like, man, I don't know what to play next. That record there is gonna just take you right off. Fire. I need that, by the way. Is that y'all find that?
We'll make sure it is coming out on Unquantized, and we will make sure you get a copy.
Yes.
Thank you.
We will absolutely make sure you get it.
I'm about to cry.
Mike Freak is about to cry officially.
Officially
No.
crying. Is Abco somewhere to be found?
Is that Mike's record?
She is streaming right now.
Oh, she's
okay.
streaming. Yes,
Yeah.
lady producer, co-producer on this one out of DC. Shout out to the Baltimore, Washington area.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So that is a taste of one of our tracks that is coming on Unquantized.
Right.
And I think it is almost time to close, but we want to close, as you all know, there's this DJ named DJ Spen,
Right,
who
which
is my second favorite DJ. And he has an album coming out.
I'm not playing. I shouldn't play anything after those 2 records. Seriously?
Oh, give him a taste of.
I can't
Give
play
him a
nothing
taste
after
of
that Terry
Soulful
Hunter
Storm.
record. I can't.
Give him a taste. Give him a little. Don't you all want to hear a taste of something from Spen's? We have waited a very long time for his album. It's been what, like a decade or something since his last album? 5
think
years,
pretty
7
much.
years,
Like
something.
20 years ago.
Yes, it was a long time.
Ha.
So, in the chat, let me show some love, show some hearts. Do you want to hear something from his album? It's dropping
Right,
on
or
February
not,
12th.
or we could just go to bed.
No, too late. They want to hear it.
Let's go.
They want to hear
You
it.
just go right to
How
bed.
about the Fonda Ray record? Do I hear it coming in? Come on, let me bring it up. I can bring it up. I know how to bring it up. Y'all want to see me bring it up?
There you go. Come on. Let's
Where
go.
are we going?
Right, no.
Where we
wrong.
going?
See,
Oh, this
what you doing?
Where we going?
Go Cali, go Cali, go Cali, go Cali, go Cali.
Okay, coming after Terry's record and Mike's record, it's funky.
It's good.
It's funky.
It's good.
It has some funk to it.
It's nice. Good job.
I saw Tracy back there dancing,
Tracy
so
was
as long as
dancing.
Tracy's dancing, I'm okay.
Miss Davis is dancing. You see Miss Davis?
Miss Davis.
Miss Davis is dancing.
Mrs. Davis.
She did.
Oh, look at Mrs. Hi, Mrs. Davis. How are you? Happy New Year,
Mrs.
etc.
Davis is in the house. The legend's mother.
Yes. Look at that.
All right. Well, Talent Tuesday is coming to an end.
Wait a minute. Can we hear
Is
her?
Miss Davis gonna talk?
Is Miss Davis going to talk?
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, there she goes. I can hear her.
We can
She
ask her
gonna fuss
opinion
at-
about that Spen track.
Oh, we can't get her. Oh, I would have loved to heard that.
Well, we hope you all have had a good time with us on Talent Tuesday. You know what? I'm feeling really generous because Terry joined us and we got to listen to his track, which I love. So if you email me at contest at Quantize Recordings, the first 5 people, I'm going to give you a free copy of DJ Spen's album.
What did you just say?
I'm going to give you and you and you and you 5 people a free copy of DJ Spen's album, which is dropping February 12th. Contest at QuantizeRecordings.com, the first 5 people. And don't try to slip me some demos and stuff because that is not the email address for demos. If you are interested in joining us for the next Talent Tuesday, please send your music to music at Quantize Recordings, and we will play your music right here live and see what the people think.
Right.
You got anything to say?
What did the people say? We can't do that.
The
Let's
people?
let's see what the people
Now
say. Let's,
he wants to know how you guys are feeling about his
of course,
song.
I want to know how
Be
people feel
kind.
about it.
Be kind to my second favorite DJ.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Shame the
the
devil.
devil. Tell them.
All right.
Let's see what people say.
Let's see what they're saying. Let me call out some people.
Now you know what? Guest of honor, Tracy Stevens. How do you feel
Tracy,
about
how
it?
do you feel?
I like it. It's a nice little groove. It's a really
Okay.
nice groove. Make you wanna, So I like it. It's real smooth.
Cool. I like that. Okay. Coming from you, I'll take it.
Who
Yeah,
else?
'cause I do say some off the wall stuff.
Right. Just because you didn't say anything off the wall, I'm happy.
That's a good
I'm
sign.
fine.
That's a good sign. Thank you, Terrence Bethea. Terrence from
Terrence,
Baltimore. You know
what's
Terrence.
up,
Terrence
baby
likes
boy?
it. He loves it. He said he loves it.
Good.
Oh, we got
You know
the
what?
raid. What?
You know
Wait.
what? I'm putting Tommy on the spot. What do you think?
Tommy, what do you think about Spen's?
And y'all have to
Track.
understand a lot of this album
Kelly.
because I did it in the pandemic. Tommy hadn't heard most of the stuff from this album until it was done. So tell it, bruh.
Yeah, it might have
Tell
turned
it.
out different.
Uh-huh.
I've heard some of the demos, so you definitely finished it up. So that's what I mean. I don't know how you did it during 12 days. 20
said
days
12
of
days.
Christmas
24 days.
and everything. But hey, I love Fonda Ray, and you nailed it. I mean, the song, the music is great. I'm gonna talk to you about some of the master stuff later.
All right. I knew it. No.
Let me tell you something. We have a raid on Twitch right now.
Do we have a raid on Twitch?
We have a raid from
We have a raid and we're about to be done.
From Francois
We are
K.
finishing up.
For
Right
who?
now.
Wait a minute. Say who it is again, Mike.
It's probably Abco.
No, it's not Abco. It's Francois K.
Francois
Francois
K.
K.
What's up,
Yes.
Francois?
I think we have to play a couple more tracks. I think we have a whole bunch of people in here that rated us. Yeah, we have to play probably 2 more.
You think we should do 2 more?
Yeah.
Let's see. Well,
Welcome Raiders.
welcome, Raiders.
Yep.
Hi.
Yes.
You are at the DJ Spen Twitch channel, and we are going through demos.
This is
We're-
Talent Tuesday.
It's Talent Tuesday, right?
And we have just finished listening to demos
Right.
and letting
Wonder what we should
the listeners
do.
decide whether we should sign.
Much love to the Raiders.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, so
Francois K,
yeah,
my
Francois
man.
K is in the house, so we can't just stop. So
No.
for those that are on Mixcloud and Facebook and you have not joined the fun on Twitch, there's a thing called rating. So that means someone from another channel has brought their crew over to our chat and they are now watching our live stream.
You know
So
what? Here's what I
maybe,
wanna do.
are we going to hear any more of Soulful Storm? What are we going to hear?
I want to play.
We have
and
so
I wish
many legends. Eric Cooper is here too.
Eric Cooper, what's up, man?
So,
What is up?
Sean
Here's what I
Imac is
want to
here.
do.
No, Sean. Hey, Sean
Because
Imac.
we're going to do this as a single next, and I'm wondering how many people have actually heard it. But I'm going to play something off of Tommy's album.
Yes.
That that has Dana Weaver on it. Let's see if I can find it quickly enough. It would be good. Tommy.
Yeah.
Are you asking for
What in the world? Oh, Make My Body Rock.
Oh my
You see,
God.
I'm getting old, man. I can't help it. But this is Tommy Davis's rendition of a classic that he loves so much that we redid it. And honestly, what we've done is it's coming out in a couple of weeks with Shahir Williams and the whole Jersey crew that originally did Joe Monda, and they've done a mix on it. But let's see what you think about Tommy Davis's original version of Make My Body
You're
Rock.
not even gonna play the remix.
I don't. Do you want me to play the remix?
Yeah, play it here.
Well, I have to find it first. But anyway, here's the original. Check it out.
Ooh.
Here's the remix.
I need a rhythm to put me in the mood. I need a rhyme to make my body move. I need someone to play me a song that'll make my body rock all night long. Please, Mr. DJ, get heavy on the bass. Gonna rock this party, gonna rock this place. I need someone to play me a song that'll make my body rock all night Hey, Mr. DJ, keep playing my song. Better make my body rock all night long. Hey, Mr. DJ, keep playing my song. Better make my body rock all night long. Make my body rock, make my body rock, make my body rock, make my body rock. I need a rhythm to put me in the mood. I need a rhyme to make my body move. I need someone to play a song that'll make my body rock all night Make my body rock, 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 make my body rock. Hey, Mr. DJ, get heavy on the bass. Hey, Mr. DJ, get heavy on the bass. Got to play on, got to play on, you got to play on, got to play on, you got to play on, got to play on, you got to play on, you got to play on. Make my body rock, 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 make my body rock. I need a beat, 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 I need a beat. Make my body rock, make my body rock, please make my body rock, make my body rock. You got to body rock, make my body.
And that is the Tony V remix of Make My Body Rock. Shahir Williams, what's up, baby? That's coming out next week on Quantize, along with some redone versions by Tommy Davis, Melvin Gentry. So I'm gonna leave you guys because we have responsibilities and we can't because we have children. This whole thing, we can't have child protective services coming around here thinking that we are neglecting our children of food and that kind of thing. So we're gonna leave you with this one, which is actually remixed by my boy Mike Freak and myself, coming out on Nervous real soon. It is by Mark Alston. It's called Nothing Left. The original version is actually, at least my original version, was done with Gary Hudgens. But of course, Mr. Mike Freak and myself did some things to trick it out a little bit. So this is what we leave you with. This is Mark Alston, Nothing Left, the Mike Freak and DJ Spen remix. Thank you all for hanging out with us today. We love you guys. And we'll see you, what, we're going to do this, what, once every 2 weeks? Excuse our phone ringing in the background. At least you know it's live for what it is.
2 weeks.
So 2 weeks from today, we'll be back with more of Talent Tuesdays, and we'll be looking for your opinions on the tracks that we should and should not sign. Thank you again for hanging out with us.
Shout out to Carrie and Shelly, Ronell and Tula, and Ron, who now have just won your album courtesy of me, I will be sending you. I'll be in
This
touch.
giveaway stuff, man.
I'll be in touch so you can download your free copy of Soulful Storm.
Yeah, we'll have a
Thanks for
conversation.
hanging out with us. Peace in the valley.
Peace in the city, and peace to your souls. Love
We are
y'all.
out.
See ya. Thank you, Candace, so much. We love you.
Shout out to the quick man.
Tell you, honey, I love you too. Forgot. I just looked back and I'm like, Terry Hunters, he's still there. You're still hanging. You a trooper, dude. Thank you, Tracy Stevens, for hanging out with us. Samson for snoring through the broadcast. Appreciate you. Francois K. Thank you so much for the raid, man.
The things you say, they cut so deep. The pain creates a beast